Hi guys, welcome to my channel Squad Deep Vibes. So yeah, doing a video to answer email questions. Yeah, to answer your email questions. So yeah, this is me answering your questions. Yeah, I have 3 questions. Question 1 is, what is self-love? Define. Okay. All right, so for me, as I do mention in my previous videos, everything that I utter, it's always going to be based on personal experience. So self-love basically means that taking that time for you, like me time, focusing on yourself, being at peace with self. Self-love means taking that time to invest in your triggers. Self-love means taking that time to actually know what are your triggers, Self-love means letting go of things that you don't even want to entertain, focus on. Like that's loving yourself. Self-love is knowing that if you have people around you or situations around you that is toxic, it's not good for your well-being, you remove yourself because you love yourself that much, that you only want to be around energy that is positive, uplifting, encouraging, and that is self-love. Self-love is knowing who you are, basically, because when you love yourself, you don't tolerate nonsense, guys. Honestly, you really don't. I made notice just to say check myself. Yeah, it's making me time. It's building on focusing on whatever aspects of your life, regardless how busy or how hectic or whatever your situation, but always having that time to take a breather just for you, just that time to do something that you love, putting in that effort of making time for just yourself. That's self-love. Okay, it's like a foundation. Like, you remove yourself from the world, from the noise. You love yourself so much to just delete the Instagram app for like a month. Some people have panic factor for even when I say that, like, would you be able to survive without Instagram for a month? And because it's like the world has become like the coping mechanism type of, so it's loving yourself that much that I can survive, I can remove myself from a situation, I can take a break, I can, allowing yourself. That's self-love, because when you love yourself that much, no one's going to love you for you. That's why it's called self-love, because you are the one that's actually taking that initiative to actually appreciate yourself. Okay. Yeah. So that's self-love. For me, self-love really starts with the interview in the mirror, because once you have had that interview with yourself in the mirror, you're able to know your triggers, you're able to know what you're into or what you're not, so you can be able to remove all the noise and all the things that are not good for you. Okay, so I hope that answers your questions in terms of self-love. Question number 1. Question number 2, how do I set boundaries? Boundaries, yeah. So boundaries really are interlinked with self-love, because now I've cleared the clutter, I know my triggers. I know exactly who I am. I've had that interview in the mirror. I love myself enough to say no. So that's where the boundary starts. So because now you have a solid foundation of the love of self, the second phase is boundary, So now I'm setting a boundary to know that, no, that doesn't work for me. No, that doesn't, no. Even when some boundaries mean that boundaries can be defined in different elements of your life situation, whether it's work, whether it's home, whether it's family, whether it's relationship. Every situation of your life has different sets of boundaries, right? You can't have one boundary for everything. That doesn't make sense. It has to apply in different situations. So let's say, for example, let's take relationship, for example. You can have boundaries in terms of balancing yourself. You know, the scale always has to be balanced. So this is what takes my boat, or this is what I'm into, and your person likes something else, right? Okay, so this is where compromise comes in, right? But when you're setting a boundary, it means that just because your person likes a certain thing, now you are going to be giving way more than what you are receiving, or you going to be putting more effort in the relationship than what you're getting back. That means you don't have any boundaries. That means you are just, it means that besides even relationship, even in life in general, even friends will take advantage, family will take advantage, because they see that there's no line that you draw. They, you know, when people see that you don't have a line, they go for it, and you can't blame them, because it just means you haven't set the boundaries. So once you have clear boundaries, like, I'm sorry, no, they know that, okay, I can try my luck, but I can only reach here because this person has a firm boundary. So a boundary is very personal. It goes very well with self-love. It goes with compromise as well. It goes, all three goes hand in hand, because once you have self-love, you have compromise, because compromise plays a role, especially in a relationship, where you just complement each other. You know, where I'm weak, that's compromise. But to balance it, now you have to have boundary, where someone doesn't feel like I'm being taken advantage of. Okay, so I hope that helps you. For the ones that wanted to know what boundaries are and how to set them, it's basically just knowing. And let me see with my pointers here. I wrote, you can't set boundaries if you unsure, which is so true, because if you unsure in terms of what you want, you can't be setting boundaries. People will tell you what you want, and then the next thing you'll be doing what others want instead of what you want. But you need to set boundaries according to what makes you happy. Okay. And according to your opinions as well, according to what, because your opinion matter. But when you don't have a boundary, your opinion doesn't matter. A person will keep on just, overpowering you, because you've given your power because of fear of setting the boundary. Okay, so being honest with your feelings is the most important element of setting a boundary, because now you are being honest. This is what I'm into, this is what I like, this is, it's like, yeah, you are very direct and self-aware as well in terms of who you are as a person. So it just sets a clear understanding for anyone around you, whether it's work, family, whatever situation, because as I said, boundaries are set for different elements of your life. So yeah. Question number 3, how do I raise my vibration? Okay. So yeah, raising your vibration is a lot of work. It's basically those steps I just take, like self-love, boundaries, compromise, introspection. A lot of people are so afraid to introspect. They rather go to the mode of introspecting other people. It's always safer for people to shield themselves through, this is what I see, this is your problem, this is your weakness, this is how much you must fix, but never reversing that to, okay, so let me look at this person. So it's always easier to judge. It's always easier to tell other people what's wrong with them instead of focusing on yourself. High vibration is all about self. It's never about the second person. It's never about a group of people. It's about you. So basically, raising your vibration means that you have to eliminate yourself from the circle, from the group, so a lot of people, that is hard because they need validation. So basically what I can say for those who are asking about how to raise your vibration, first of all, you need to, step number 1, self-love, introspection, be able to set firm boundaries, and for your own energy, because your vibration rising is your energy. being in a different level, you know. So if you compromise your energies with the noise of the world, you become distracted and the noise becomes too much, and then you operate in a lower vibration. That means you're going in the fear mode, and once you're in the fear mode, everything else that you're drawing is negative, and then it's just like, it becomes like a challenge to even hear. Okay, so yeah, it really goes with self. It's nothing that is thrown on people, no, whatsoever, but it is definitely a better place to be in, because you're at peace. It's a very dangerous place for the world, because you are unshakable, you know. You see things for what they are. You don't have time for nonsense, or to even engage in things that are low vibrational, where people feel like it's so worth a conversation. Because you are operating in a higher frequency, you just feel like it's such a waste of time, because you have a better understanding. That's another thing. You get a lot of wisdom, a lot of downloads, and a lot of insights into what's really going on, because your frequency is higher. So yeah, basically raising your vibration for me, I did a little note here. It's daily meditation. Meditation means different things for different people. It could be prayer. For other people, they jam to like spiritual music, gospel. You raise your vibration by listening to just gospel music. Mantras, you know, listening to different mantras. So that would be like a foundation. Well, the foundation was the self-love, introspection. The second element of it is actually practicing the daily being able to connect. Self-assurance is very important, you know. Don't wait for others to applaud you or to tell you how great you are. You need to know that. You need to validate yourself and tell yourself, if you are not, it's not like everyone wants to be in a high frequency, guys. If you want to be in that high vibration, you need to be very self-secure. That's the word, self-secure, you know. So self-assurance type of words to actually fill you up, fill your tank with positive energy. All right, and then living your purpose, most importantly, because now you're aligned, right? Now you aligned, you know exactly why you're here on this planet. You're doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's effortless. It's like, okay, I'm doing my thing, you know. So that's how you raise your frequency or your vibration, 5D energy, whatever you call it, whatever rocks your boat, guys. There's like no, yeah, it's just like, yeah. Anyway, Proverbs 31 verse 25 will be my ending verse here. Proverbs. Let me end it off with a verse. Proverbs 31 verse 25. Okay, so it says, strength it just starts with strength. Oh, okay. Strength and honor are her clothing, and she rejoices in time to come. She opens her mouth with wisdom, and on the tongue is the law of kindness. She watches over the ways of her household. That is so interesting, actually. I just had a moment as well just reading that verse. Basically, what I'm trying to just get across is that blessed, like, you know, when you have that understanding that strength is within, it's already there. It's just you activating it by self-love, introspection, compromise, being kind to others, being at peace with self, forgiving others, letting go of things that won't help you anyway. It's the past. We're living now. What's happening today? That's loving yourself. That's loving yourself. It's all the three questions. That's setting boundaries. That's increasing your vibration. Okay, so I hope that helps you. For those that wanted to, you know the different questions that they asked. Okay, till next time, love and light. Stay blessed.